Hello, everybody. Look at those beautiful faces out there. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out tonight. We are here to celebrate music, togetherness, and you know what? We're going to get this thing started right now. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as the glistening skies. Let it resound loud as the roaring sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun, let our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Ladies and
Aha! That's why no one could hear me talking before. Thanks for everyone who was stick around for the first part of the show, but let me now say again the things that I tried to say earlier. So yes, my name is Mike. I'm not for Coltrane. Welcome to Rockin' the Valley's Cyber Speakeasy, and I apologize for the technical difficulties at the start of the show. Today's password for the Cyber Speakeasy is freedom. You didn't hear me say that earlier, so now you know. What the clip that you just saw and the things that we're talking about here on the show, we've got this past Friday was a really cool event over at Touchstone Theater, and I'm going to be showing you some clips from it this evening. I do not have any live guests, but instead we have this wonderful chance to look back at this cool event that we did. You may or may not have heard about this thing called the Lehigh Valley Song Project. I was working with a team of people, and we put together a video featuring so many performers from all over the Lehigh Valley, all different backgrounds and all different styles of music and all different everything, to put together a new song called Lehigh Valley Be Free. We debuted that song and that video that we made of that song at this event at Touchstone called Songs of Hope and Resistance. And folks who are here involved with Rockin' the Valley, obviously there was the great event here for Wild Bill, so some of you may not have been able to see that we had a webcast going over through Touchstone Theater. I say we, Touchstone Theater had a webcast going over this past Friday, so I'm going to share some clips from that with you this evening. The folks that you just saw, so that was Deirdre Van Walters of Basement Poetry, who is the MC for the evening, as well as Jeremy Joseph of the Big Easy Eastern Brass. Getting things started with Lift Every Voice and Sing, sometimes described as the Black National Anthem. And I'm so grateful that's how we were able to start off the show. The other thing that I was mentioning, which you could hear, which is I was saying, hey, show me comments or let me comments to know how things are working. I couldn't get the comments to work either, so I couldn't actually even see the comments, which is why I was able to think could get the clip started, so I could then figure out whatever else was wrong with the computer, so I could see the comments, people would tell me that you couldn't hear me. Being the presenter while also being the director, producer, and engineer can be sometimes a little challenging. So thanks very much to everyone who has been sticking with us to check that out. All right, so yeah, the song project, like I said, had a couple dozen. I think we were well over 30 people who were involved in the video, including great folks like Dave Fry, Bagiti Kumalo, you know him from the Paul Simon Band. We had Hector Rosado. We had Liliana Kunha, who actually we're going to see a little bit more from Liliana in just a little bit. Carter Lansing of Acoustic Kid Project, and Eve Sheldon, you know her from the Manitowoc Rangers, and so many. Oh, Mo Durant, you know her from Lehigh Valley Drum Circle, as well as Large Flowerheads. So many wonderful performers who all came together to be part of this. Several of those performers were able to be part of a live show at Touchstone. And as you can see from the clips there, it was folks we had tables spaced out in the parking lot so people could be first outdoors and then second be distant from each other. If they needed to take their mask off at their table, they could do that. But while people are up and around, people needed to have masks on. So we could create a way to do this safely. As you saw, the performers are up on the back porch of Touchstone Theater. But yeah, it was really cool, and it was wonderful to have live events like that coming back together. One of the highlights for the whole event was definitely Camille Armstrong with Redbird. Camille did one of the verses for the song. She did these wonderful harmonies on the chorus for the Lehigh Valley Be Free with the Song project. But she and Redbird also did a tremendous performance at Songs of Hope and Resistance. Thank you. Songs of Hope and Resistance this past Friday at Touchstone. Let me show you a little piece of their performance from this past Friday at Touchstone.
Thank you so much. Hey y'all, we have an audience. Yay! Feels so good to be up here. All right. Get right to it. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Everything is gonna Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about the thing. Don't worry about the thing. Don't worry about a thing. Three little birds. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be alright. Saying don't worry about a thing. Worry about it, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds, 1, 2, 3, pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, yeah, this is my message to you. Saying, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing, y'all. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Woke up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melody, pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Saying, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Redbird, y'all.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds,
2, 3,
is by my doorstep, swinging sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Saying, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be alright. Saying, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry, because every little thing gonna be alright. This is my message to you, saying, don't worry about a thing. Worry about a thing, no, every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry about a thing, because of every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Worry about the thing, no, every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh, I said every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Look to your maker, I said every little thing is gonna be alright.
such wonderful stuff from Camille. And you know what? And let me change another thing here, which will make it so that I'm able to see a little bit better whether anybody else can actually hear me. Thanks so much for hanging out with me despite the technical difficulties at the top of the show. And for everyone who's hanging out, Frank Porter saying nice, yes. Camille Armstrong and Redbird. Camille, I should say, also performs as Camille Who. So I believe, and I'll post a link to her website, but if you search for Camille Armstrong and the website comes up as Camille Who, that's exactly who we're talking about. She is here in Lehigh Valley. She's been involved, she toured for a while with Stomp, the musical theater experience Stomp, and she's been involved with Pennsylvania Youth Theater, does all sorts of cool stuff in our area. She's performing with Redbird this past Friday over at Touchstone. And hey, I finally had a minute to get my drink together. This is, it's basically ginger ale with a little bit of lime in it. When I would go to open mics, back in the before times, when that was a thing that we could actually do, usually my drink of choice was a ginger ale, so that's where I am this evening. Good stuff. I hope that you also have a cool and tasty and refreshing beverage with you. If you'd like to let me know what you're drinking, by all means, please chime in with that in the comment. Now that I can actually see the comments. Yay! Technology. Wonderful. So, like I was saying, we had so many wonderful performers who were able to come out and do this live show at Touchstone this past Friday. Among the performers who were there that I'm not showing clips from tonight, Neil Grover, you know him, he's actually been a guest on this show. He's one of the first guests on this show, if I recall correctly. And Dave Fry was one of my most recent guests on the show. Both of those guys each did a set this past Friday at Songs of Hope and Resistance over at Touchstone. But I wanted, since you've heard from them before on this program, I wanted to highlight folks that I would love to have on this program, but we haven't been able to get the schedule worked out quite right just yet. So, good stuff like that. One of the other wonderful performers, and I should say this too, that the Lehigh Valley Song Project is also designed to, certainly designed to bring people together. Say, hey, all these cool performers from all these different backgrounds. We putting together this project in this video, as you could imagine, for something ambitious, it got a little expensive. And we're also trying to look forward to all the cool things that are happening at Touchstone Theater for Festival Unbound in September and October. So if you are able and can make a contribution over at bit.ly/LVSongDonate, we'd be very, very grateful for supporting these kinds of ambitious and interesting artistic projects through Touchstone Theater's Festival Unbound. So again, bit.ly/LVSongDonate. That link is also already in the description for the event today. One of the performers that we reached out to very early saying, hey, we would love to have you be part of the song project. We would love to have you be part of this event at Touchstone, Liliana Cunha. In fact, folks who are involved with the music community here in Lehigh Valley probably remember a couple, the Lehigh Valley Music Award, not this most recent one, but the one before that, they brought together a bunch of cool people from different backgrounds, including Bagitu Kumalo and Liliana Cunha. So the two of them, and along with a bunch of other great performers, were at the Lehigh Valley Music Awards. If you haven't heard her, by all means, holy cow, yeah, go look up Liliana Cunha. I'll post a link to her website in the discussion after the show. Tremendous electric guitar player, tremendous acoustic guitar player. The plan had been that we were going to do this Songs of Hope and Resistance event last Thursday at Touchstone, so 1 week ago tonight, with the severe thunderstorm watch on. We didn't think that was necessarily a good idea to have a bunch of people sitting out in the parking lot. As it turned out, the storm didn't end up hitting us, but to be on the safe side. Liliana was not able to be there on the Friday when we had to reschedule, but she was able to put together a video, and so this is one of the things that we were able to show during the event of her playing a Carole King song that I'm sure that you also know and love as much as I do. All right, Liliana Cunha, here we are.
You're down and short, and you need some love and care. think of me. Soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, you've got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them. Oh, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, oh yeah, you've got a friend. You've got a friend. Oh baby, you've got a friend.
Hello, everybody. Look at those beautiful.
No, that's not the video one that's supposed to... Yeah, this is me. It wasn't supposed to go on to another video. I don't know why I did that. Alright, but yes, so in my addled state, I'm doing my best to soldier on with all the technical bits. Thanks very much to everyone who is checking this out, or everyone who's watching the replay about all the watching the replay of tonight, when we're looking back at some of the cool things that we did this past Friday over at Touchstone, with kicking off this year's Festival Unbound with songs of hope and resistance. Yeah, so I mean, one of the other wonderful performers that I'm so glad we were able to connect with is a hip-hop performer by the name of Grayson. He uses the name Grayson, GR3YS0N. He is, and he's just a great guy. He was so happy to be part of this event. I pulled up a couple of clips of things that he was doing there, so I'm going to let you see some of what he was doing. He was not sure how the audience was going to receive what he did, but it went over pretty well, which is very, very cool. So let me, I'm going to start off actually with his last song, which I think sets the tone pretty nicely.
All right, so I think this is my last song. Is Hero Saga 4? That's it. Yeah. All right. So I wanna be honest. This is my first performance I've had since I think January, and this is the very first performance I've had after becoming a father. 2 months ago, I just had my first twins. So if I do seem nervous, it's because I am. But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part. I'm very happy to be a part of a great crowd, a great cause. I'm happy for everyone being here. Molly's, I forgot exactly the organization because I'm a dunce. But the people at the Orange Table, I'm so happy about everyone being in a single mind about peace and harmony and justice and what it really means. Because it's very, very important, especially for me now being a father, like looking into it. I want my twin boys to not have to deal with what I deal with. So this is very awesome. I hope this happens more often. I would gladly like to be a helper with it. Now I'll do my last song and I'll be on my way. This song is called Hero Saga 4 off my album No Masters 3. I have those on me in my book bag. If you would like to purchase, just holler at me, let me know. Okay. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. Rapping like I'm from the hood, while rapping the nerds, the ones that always doubted me. You can sit and observe, cause I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I know I'm second born, but I was Nightwing first. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I know I'm second born, but I was Nightwing first. I'm the hero they look to me when trouble comes, sitting on top of the roof, ready to take a lunch. Had to let it go to finally become a hero, son. And with the sticks, I'm out to save everyone. Slash, beating Shao Kahn with his own hammer. I know they henchmen, they mad, I know they can't stand it. I'm out to save the planet and they ghost like Danny Phantom. They hiding and sending shots. I'm Jason with all the camping. I know the villain's defensive, but I swing for the fences. The way my punchlines hit, they'll say I'm offensive. My lines have no masters, I never learned from a lecture. Bullseye to your stomach will lay you out like a lecture. Slash, I know you asking when am I done? I'm cool, the sonic boom, I'm out to get by you, son. Out with a crush down, you know that I'm nice, son. And with a cool pose, and yo, now I won. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. Rapping like I'm from the hood, while rapping the nerds, the ones who always doubted me. You can sit and observe, cause I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I know I'm second born, but I was Nightwing first. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I know I'm second born, but I was Nightwing first. I let that X burn a bust, I live that life in reverse. I steady laugh at your casket as we all sit in the church. I will lay you immortal and leave you down in the earth. Have you holding this L, forever being your curse. The mission, the combo hitting the triple digits, have you wishing you rest in peace. As a piece is missing, and that's a given. I'm beating you, and that's the mission. Always rapping SMG as a ammunition. On syndicate, beating the shit when you live the grip. Being where you came from and beat the ones you living with, but only if they evil too. Cause I protect the innocent. The reason why you losing now is cause you caused a hindrance. My power level way too high, I'll break your scouter, but I'll never get stronger by me yelling louder. Okay, you can go, but please tell your friends if you step on earth again, all of you will meet your end. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one you deserve. Rapping like I'm from the hood, while rapping the nerds, the ones who always doubted me. You can sit and observe, cause I'm the hero that you need, but not the one you deserve. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I know I'm second born, but I was Nightwing first. I'm the hero that they need, but not the one they deserve. I know I'm second born, but I was Nightwing first. All right. You guys really enjoy that? I appreciate all of you for listening to me and letting me perform for y'all. I appreciate Touchstone for having this whole organization here for us to do this, especially for artists to perform, because I felt weird not performing for so long. My name is Grayson. If you want to find me, I am on Twitter.
All right, there you go. And more technical challenges because my computer pretty much crashed in the middle of Grayson's performance. So, I think it is reasonable for me to try to wrap things up a little bit earlier than I had planned, but I do want to make sure I show you that we're not going to get out of here without watching Lehigh Valley Be Free, the new video project. And of course, I'm going to mention again, you can support the Lehigh Valley Song Project and cool things like you've been seeing at bit.ly/LVSongDonate. So the idea for the Lehigh Valley Song Project, we were seeing some of the things that people had done in other parts of the country and how people came together. I was working with Kira Willie. Many of you know the work that she does as a musician, as a teaching artist, working with kids and integrating yoga and music and cool things like that. Also with Jason Reef of Freestone Productions, and we're also talking with the folks at Touchstone about how to do this. The idea crystallized about writing a song about freedoms and the freedoms that benefit everybody in our community. So things like freedom from disease being one of the things that's very much at the forefront of our mind. Everyone needs freedom from violence. Everyone needs freedom from hatred. And how do we rally around this hopeful message and bring people together with that? So we got a bunch of tremendous performers. You will recognize so many of the people who are in this. Dana Gaynor of the Dana Gaynor Band, Jacob Henry, you know him from the East Texas Tramps. Who else haven't I mentioned? We've got a number of young people from folks like the Community Music School, or from organizations like the Community Music School and the Young People's Philharmonic of the Lehigh Valley. So many wonderful performers all coming together to be part of this project. So before anything else crashes, and before my computer decides to be done for the night, let me go ahead and show you Lehigh Valley Be Free.
what we're longing for. Liberty, despite distance and closed doors, to keep our neighbors safe and healthy. We've done all this and more. Yes, we sacrificed and we took a stand all across this land where the Lenape lived by the bending creek, where the bell of liberty was hidden from the redcoat thieves, where believers of many nations came to worship free. Let's live out the best parts of our legacy. Lehigh Valley, be free.
Everybody needs freedom. Everybody needs freedom. The people all deserve freedom. Let's stand up for that freedom. Freedom, yes, that's the only way. Lehigh Valley, be free today.
Takes too many lives, freedom from hunger, so our families can thrive. Freedom from hatred, let's cast our fears aside. As we come together, freedom makes us strong. Freedom is where we belong.
Freedom from violence, from those who intimidate. Freedom from poverty, we know it's not too late. Freedom from ignorance, we learn to change our fate. Freedom in the water and the air outside. Freedom, we're free our minds.
Everybody needs freedom. Everybody needs freedom. trying to be free. A gamer, not a gangster, I'm just trying to be me. Been fighting all my life, yeah, I witnessed some beef. For my twins, I'll fight just to give them some peace. So I'm dotting on my I's as I'm crossing my T's. To show them what it means to live life at ease. Made a promise to my brothers and a promise I keep. Then skip the nightmares and go straight for the dream. I'm against all the people that let power corrupt. The evil in this world is simply doing too much. I learned about the hustle, made it right out the mud, and got me a home for the people I love. Break bread with my brethren, give them gems full of lessons, so our life don't have to be the likes of a Tekken 7. Love, we have to mention the answer to all questions, and once we have that, start collecting the blessings.
But what we've all been through, just like the bread we'll share, consciousness is rising too. We're all connected. You help me and I help you. Stronger together, that's who it will be. Lehigh Valley, be free.
Everybody needs freedom. Everybody needs freedom. The people all deserve freedom. Let's stand up for that freedom. Freedom, yes, that's the only way. Lehigh Valley, be free today. And Allentown, they need freedom. Yeah, Bethlehem, freedom. Over in Easton, need freedom. The whole valley needs freedom. Freedom, yes, that's the only way. Lehigh Valley, be free today. Mountain Hill, they need freedom. Salisbury needs freedom. Tasaqua needs freedom. Legislative freedom. Buckunji, yeah. Parkland too. Freedom for men. New Chipotle needs freedom. Yeah, they need freedom. Over in Bangor need freedom. Hamilton, they need freedom. North Belleville will spend that force. Nazareth, of course, everybody needs freedom. Everybody needs freedom. The people all deserve freedom. Let's stand up for that freedom. Freedom, yes, that's the only way. Lehigh Valley, be free today.
There you go. That was Lehigh Valley Be Free, the song we put together for the Lehigh Valley Song Project. So, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up there because I think my computer is about to either blast off of the moon or crumble into 1,000 pieces. So we should probably quit while we are as far ahead as we are, rather than letting it get even farther behind. So thanks anyone who's been able to hang out for part of the past little bit with me here. If you do like the video and you want to support that project and more projects like it, bit.ly/lvsongdonate. We are still looking to finish up with that project, and also to just look at all the wonderful, amazing things we have on tap for Festival Unbound 2020 coming up in September and October. And everything we raise will finish paying for the song project, and we'll look forward to all the cool things we have coming from Touchstone in the fall. So we're very grateful for all of that. Yeah, very cool. So all of that, and I'll also mention this too. A number of the shows here at Rock in the Valley are going to be taking a break in August. The Cyber Speakeasy is among them. Clearly, I need it to try to figure out how to refine some things with the computer so we don't have quite so many technical issues as we did this evening. So thanks for your patience for that. And we'll be doing some reruns, some watch parties of the first 10 episodes of the Cyber Speakeasy, this being number 10, over the next couple of weeks. And then look for new episodes coming in September. So that should be pretty cool. In the meantime, I probably will still continue with the Coltrane Tuesdays show, which happens here on Rock in the Valley as well as over on the Not for Coltrane Facebook page, simultaneously both pages at once. So you can still continue to check those out on Tuesdays at 12:30 in the afternoon for your Coltrane Tuesdays when we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. Check all of those out. Thanks very much for the folks who are with us live tonight. And check out all the cool things that Rock in the Valley has going on. Check out some of these watch parties we've got going up over the next couple of weeks, revisiting some of their favorite shows from these past weeks and months, or, COVID years, as we like to think of them. My name's Mike. I am Not for Coltrane. Thank you very much for hanging out with me here on Rock in the Valley Cyber Speakeasy, your source for music, conversation, and cocktails. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Oh, wait, there's theme music that I can put up, because then that's... There you go. That was supposed to be underneath the bit where I was saying good night to everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. My name is Mike. I'm Not for Coltrane. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I will see you in a little bit.